Welcome back, survivors. I'm SurvivalVis, and this is Total War Warhammer 2. So right where we left off, we've got ourselves starting to muster some forces. Tiktaq'to back in ambush, and we are looking at what might be one heck of an oncoming battle. The Greenskins of the Greenskins of the Leafcutter tribe are right at the statues of the gods. And I've tried to make a tempting target for them here at Tiktaq'to. My hope is that we can kind of lure them in and either remove one stack or remove two. It looks like we'll be able to start with a nice small one. Quick save. I might just even, auto-resolve that. Because we didn't lose anything. I think we'll go for the unit experience. So that was an army completely just wiped out from everything we had. Ooh, we actually got something nice too. Blessed spawnings of blessed chameleon skinks. So that's very good. I think we're going to take those right into that army there. We'll try doing another ambush. And here... Okay, so we're at 150 right now, so that's not really high priority. That is, though, because that'd be a nice amount of money we can make back. Let's start improving. Okay, so we're up to Tic-Tac-Toe here. I want to do Draft Master and then Lightning Strike, because that would be a very good one to try and take down enemy armies if they're kind of stacked close to one another. For Katabak, I think we'll try keeping Public Order up as a start. And nobody has anything else to improve on. Still 3 off for the research. Oh, the Northern Red Rivers, though, we could put something down. I guess we'll put an old one Shrove. And how is Lotland doing? They're still holding in here. So I want to see how we are with main diplomacy. I couldn't really get that from them. See, I do like the idea of a military alliance, but we've got to hold our footing for right now. It's once we can start getting rid of some of these armies and taking places, we'll really be into good shape. So I think we'll end the turn here, and if this army comes up towards Tiktaq'to, we're going to definitely engage them in a proper battle. It's when the balance of power is so far in your favor, there's not too much of a point fighting, we probably will just skip it to save a little bit of time. Because sometimes it can be fun to watch just a complete wipe of... Ooh, what we got here. You know what, I will join that war. So that should improve our relations with the last defenders as well. Okay, here we go. This is what we were waiting on. So we'll do a quick save. And, oh, this is so far in our favor, but we're going to fight the battle anyway. Because well, just for the fun of it. Oh, and because we ambush them, we get to completely deploy surrounding them, too. This is where ambush battles are so fun if you get to be the one to pull them off. Because their artillery is going to be basically useless. They're not really going to have a chance to get their range behind any protection. And they're going to be all clumped up in the middle that we can just fly all of our aerial units right above them too. This is going to be... No wonder the last match was such an easy auto-resolve for us. And we can have... Oh, we're just going to completely sandwich them in. This is going to be fun. This is going to be just a fun and brutal crushing of them. And that's exactly what all of us could use, because that'll... Okay, so let's see. so ranged units. Get you guys all together back here.
Tiktaq'to!
We'll get our spears right there, sort of our main front. See about getting you guys back a little bit. I don't think we'll put you guys into skirmish mode. We'll put you guys in the back here, keep you a little bit as a unit. Send the red crested out on the flanks. We'll have you guys back here. Basically going to have you guys come up there, you guys just start shooting back here. We'll have you guys take on the orc boys. And we're just going to have our first aerial division basically coming in to let's see. That should be good enough there. And see about dropping that right into the back line there. And drop that down. So where are our fire leeches in it? See if we can't keep the skirmishers on their toes. I want to get these guys in because they're special drop rocks here. Those are good there. We'll get you coming down into the back there. This point is basically you can send everything in wherever they want to go. Yeah, you guys still have your drop rocks. So maybe we'll even get you coming back this way. That way we can get these off. And we'll get you into melee combat there. Everybody's basically starting to break waver here. Yeah, that just should be an easy way to tell everybody just to go after whatever they want. So I don't think there's anyone in particular we're really after taking out or trying to take out. We'll just chase as many as we can off the field. Oh, maybe these guys actually regenerate their drop rocks. Okay, end that battle. Yeah, decisive victory. So we only lost 268. Not bad, and we took out close to half of all their deployed forces in that. So we did take quite a few bits of damage to our Red Crescent. Those guys, I really got to learn what they're best suited for. I think they're probably best as being the backline crusher, basically, or going around the flanks and sneaking in to get the enemies from the rear. But all in all, we still pulled out that fairly well. Yeah, their artillery didn't have much of anything it could have done thanks to the ambush. Our spear guys held out pretty well. Looks like they might have gotten a bit of experience or ranks from that. I think we'll have a bit of experience for everyone from this one. So let's just take a look. Gnarly is not going to be forgetting this fight, though. And I don't know, because we were successful at ambushing them, if we'll be able to just wipe them completely off the map or not. We'll have to wait and see on that. Yeah, we'll probably have to start using some siege weapons soon, given they have some... Actually, we do have Rako, who I think has some of the damage wall, but basically siege weapons, large construction weapons of war that are used to attack fortifications during siege battles. Rams are used to breach city gates, and siege towers are used to get troops on top of the city walls. Selected infantry or missile unit can be instructed to pick up siege equipment by right-clicking on it. Unit carrying siege equipment can be instructed to attack a section of enemy fortifications, and defenders may target siege weapons with missiles to attempt to destroy them before they reach the walls. It does take a couple of turns, as we were trying to siege that. I'll have to take a look. I think it's statues of the gods, but I'm not sure. But we were trying to build some for that siege before we were chased off. I'm hoping, though, we did completely remove Gnarly as one of our obstacles, though. Because if Zlotlan is able to spread out more, we can probably get better reformed and look at confederating. And then with them confederated, it might be easier to even get the last defenders as well. Because one of the things that I found a little weird was that the Lizardmen have their own factions, but you'd think they'd be one that'd be more inclined to confederating. Just because of how their lore is basically their gods left behind a plan, or ideas about a plan for the world, and they're all trying to follow it. But it seems, I guess, each faction in the game has its own ideas about what the plan should be. It's just one that's a little odd, but I thought that would be a faction mechanic where it might be a little more inclined for Lizardmen to confederate amongst one another. Or at least easier diplomatic relations between them. So just gotta give this a little moment here. There we are. Okay. So we could either get the money, which I don't think we need, the experience, which might not be bad, or replenishment. I think we'll go for kill and eat. Get that replenishment off. Yeah, they're chased off now. And they're probably going to go and try to basically hide away. Oh, Mask of Heavens. So let's see. Mask of Heaven's power is fading. Thrice blessed artifacts such as this are not easy to destroy. Something amiss. I'll search for the source of disturbance upon Zwap. Detected. Have any three of the following. Character to the western jungles. Well, we're already there. And we got the Scarecrow banner. I have to remember that we can use banners as well. It's not something that comes up in the little tutorial you're given. Okay, let's see here. So we got another skill point, so let's do Lightning Strike or Gifts of the Jungle. Ooh, this is where it's all very good stuff, but I think we'll go for Lightning Strike. Source Scar Veteran. We'll get you... I think we want Enforcer of Order. And let's see about Krakow. Okay, let's see. So full rank is just melee attack plus 12, missile damage, weapon strength, or hit points. Let's see. Maybe we'll give him Guerrilla Fighter. And now I gotta think about how we want to pursue this. We have our forces together.
Fox.
We don't really have any regiments of renown unlocked.
Skinklot. Hulk. Rudans.
Nope. Well, we got that bit of money using Tiktaq'to's army when in battle against the Skaven. I think we're going to look at attacking out here. If we do a lightning strike, that would completely get them out. I'm going to do a quick save. And we're going to fight this battle. Because it is just Hawk Zub as a lone one out, but it's going to be trying to take out the reinforcements that'll come with them. Yeah, this could work to our advantage. If we have our Saurus with spears over here, we can have our aerial units just kind of... Actually, we could even hide them over here as well. We'll have to see how we want to exactly put this all together. And also see where their reinforcements are coming from, too. Yeah, so ours are all going to be coming from back here. So we'll get our little aerial armada together. And have you guys probably just chilling over here. Keep our spears over here. And I do want the... Are these skirmishers? No, those are the cohorts with the javelins. Maybe we'll even have the Red-Crested Skinks as their own unit kind of going around. And same with you guys. And you will put up here, try to figure out what we're up against. Send those guys out. Ooh, nope, we want... Okay, let's see. You and you together. I will pause just so I can get everything kind of in order here. Yeah, we'll do that there. That'll be another unit of skirmishers. We'll get up there. And you guys will be your own group. Okay, let's start seeing how they want to deploy exactly. I want to get them all out towards the open a little more so we can figure out what we're exactly facing down. And if they cluster up like they tend to... No, you're not supposed to be in there. Actually, you can go after that war boss. Oh yeah, look at them all clumped up like that. That's actually what we could want. So I think we'll keep you guys on skirmish mode. We'll get you guys over there and properly formed up into a formation. Our skirmishers are going to start engaging any moment now. think our best bet might actually be to send ourselves up as
Tiktaq'to! Tek Solmundi! Godsmouth Tek! Jokon!
don't want to get the skirmishers in a point where they're going to see if we get a nice wide. There we go. Oh yeah, get our riders in to take on those. The skirmishers are alright running those down a little bit. Let's see if we can kind of get them out. Don't want to get too many of our aerial units lost. That also lets them get a little pumped up again. You out of there, Tiktaq'to. You don't need to be fighting in that. I said get out of that. Get out of that. We don't need you up in that. You guys engage like that. Everybody's used all their drop rocks. There. Shoot guys up into this. You know what? Let's get you guys actually onto the... Get the fire at will. I want you taking care of all their range. There's Tiktaq'to. Again, get out of that. Turn guard mode off so they run those out of there. It's so hard to manage everything when there's so much happening. And I keep telling you to with the frick draw. Why are you... You have a clear freaking route out. There you go. Oh my god. So... That's one of the worst parts about this game is that units don't even seem to listen to what you tell them to do sometimes. Okay, so where are we doing here? You just get the heck way out of there. Our skirmishers are still giving this guy the runaround, so I don't see any problem with that, really. Okay, well, let's send you guys down to help against these orc boys. You can go down as well. But what are you guys doing? Get in there! Okay, where are my Cold One Riders? You guys going around like that. You're the ones we want going up against there. You guys are all just kind of sitting around. It's so much to micromanage when you have so much going on. The rock lobbers are all out of ammo. They're still giving him a little run around. What's this group doing? You guys get over down there. You might as well give that to Tiktaq'to. Guard mode, so we're actually going after them, chase them off the map. You. Well, you guys, guard mode should be off, so you can chase them off. No reason to go after that rock wobber. All ammo. There we go. Okay, it's a victory. A decisive one, even though there's just so much to try to manage. Well, we actually didn't do too badly for as much that was going on. So we did lose 546, but that's still not bad compared to our 1700. Our reinforcements didn't really lose that many. We did take good chunks out of their reinforcements here, though. So their 1100, they lost 710. And their 1200, they lost about 700. So we might not be in the greatest spot after that, but we still should have a bit of a numbers edge on them. Well, we'll just have to see what we're given towards the end here. I think we're going to go try for as much replenishment as we can get. And then I don't know if that would allow us to claim the garrison or not, because we had that army engaged with us. I'd like us to have been able to do that, but I don't think that's what we'll get. But it all came together for quite a big battle, and you can see you really need a lot of experience to be able to know everything that's going on when you get into big matches like that. Like 2,000, actually almost 3,000 against about 2,400-ish. So we did have extra numbers on our side. Where would I can see things I would have done differently. I do definitely need to work on this army composition. The Red Crescent, I really have to figure out where I can kind of work them in a bit better. But we also were at a bit of an odd point where they were basically all reinforcements to come in, so we couldn't really get a good formation kind of put together. But I don't think we actually really lost any full units, since all the cards still seem to be alright. And hopefully, with the damage we did here, Southlands will have a chance to go and get some territory. Same with Blast Defenders if they want. And we can kind of start reducing and getting rid of the Leafcutters tribe. Replenish our units. Unfortunately, only chased them off.
And
we'll get Gifts of the Jungle to make replenishment a little easier. Makes me wonder if we could... I think we'll continue siege.
Tiktaq'to.
Just kind of hold ourselves where we are. We might perform the Rite of Ferocity. We'll see. Do I want to upgrade any settlements? I want to see about Tiktaq'to. Could use some improvements here. Do that for now. And dervishes we can increase. But I don't think I want to do that quite yet. Now there, we'll just leave as is. More unassigned skill points, so I think we'll do another disciplinarian for you. That's about everything we can do at the moment. So that might have been a mistake, but we'll have to see what this brings in store for us. If they do come out to meet us, I think that'll give us the edge we need to, to completely wipe them out. Oh, but here comes Southlands! Ah! That's why we wanted them as allies. Oh, this is going to be beautiful now. I'm not sure what the Leafcutters will do in this situation. Oh, well, we might as well just auto-resolve that. We're not going to send the army to take that one on. But it's good to see Southlands coming in. Oh, Puppets of Chaos. No, looks like, yeah, the Leafcutters are really in bad spots at the moment. I want to see what that one mission is. Master of the Gods. Raise or sack the following. Okay.
Kakromato.
Let's see here.
Matorodans. Gorgar.
Still sieging that, so we might continue for another turn. But we will probably encamp and let ourselves just get a little bit of replenishment. Back up here. We'll do a few improvements like that. I mean, we'll go for that one. And we are almost at Sequence of the Artisan done. And this turn off, see what we can do. I'm hoping we might get Southlands' help to be able to do a little more here, or it'll make the leaf cutters abandon the statues. I just hate doing siege battles when it's minor settlements like this. Like, I think instead of making it a full siege... 25 per... Oh, that's actually pretty good. Might as well get that going along. Our income isn't the highest at the moment. Oh, we have skill points. So this is our Scar veteran. We'll get... There we go. Higher weapon strength. Quick save. And you know what? Maybe we'll do... Next turn, we'll make our siege. We'll do diplomacy now. I don't think we'll do the military alliance with them. Is there anything we can do with the last defenders? Yep, I suppose we can do that. Do a defensive alliance with the last defenders. Give them a little bit of money. Come this next turn, I don't know if it'll be... We'll have to see. Because what I could also do is try using Tiktaq'to and sending him in to damage the walls, which might also help for the siege we're undertaking. I suppose we can do a military alliance with Southland. We are basically all together as we're trying to get rid of the leaf cutters. Use the wisdom or do nothing. I think we'll use the wisdom so that way the construction costs are lower. That will let us improve quite a bit. I say that. Let me just see what this is. We'll extend this episode a little bit, so that way we can perform the siege. Actually... Shoot, no, I'm not going to have the time, I'm afraid. Okay. Well, we know what the start of the next episode is going to be. Sorry about that, guys. I just am running a little tight for time here. So we'll end this episode here, the Southlands. It has been major steps in, but we've gotten ourselves a good footing to start progressing. So, as always, remember to take care and stay alive, and I'll see you in the next episode. And I screwed up another outro. I'll get the hang of this eventually. Just give me a little bit of time, and I'll have it all eventually patted down and sorted. But for now, look forward to a siege next episode. Take care.